guys, it's Mackenzie, and today we are making a air freshener like a renuzit. These are like those beady ones that have the beads in there, and they smell really good, and the smell comes from top. So we're going to be making those out of these water beads that we have already made. It's been 2 hours, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the water beads first, and then we'll use the pre-made ones to do our project. So the renuzit pearl scents, they usually cost around $4 at the store. So this whole bag costs about $8, and you can make 5 gallons, so that's a pretty good deal. So to do this, all you'll need is these water beads, also known as Orbeez, and you're going to use 1 tablespoon. You're going to put these in warm water, any kind of water, and this is optional, but you can add food coloring. I'm going to go ahead and add a green food coloring. I'm just going to add 1 drop. The more food coloring you use, the darker your Orbeez renuzit will be. So if you want a fun colored one, then go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this really quick. Okay. So now that that's mixed, you're going to choose an essential oil, and I have peppermint. I love the smell of peppermint, and I'm going to be putting these in my room. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a few drops. I'm going to add 3. And I can already smell, I love peppermint. It reminds me of Christmas time. I know it's past Christmas, but celebrate all year round, right? So now these little beads, they're going to get pretty big. So just let them sit in the water. And we put 2 tablespoons, and it was too much to where it was overflowing. So only put 1 tablespoon, and if you need more, you can always make more. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and make ours. So I'm going to go ahead and take this renuzit wrapper off. Go ahead and peel it off. Pretty easy. And it's just a clear plastic jar. And to get the lid up, you just open it up, and there you go. So we have our blue beads right here. And I think I need to add a little bit more milk because I made the mistake of making one up. So I'm going to go ahead and add like 2 more into the jar. So in this cute little teacup, we have some of the Orbeez, and I'm just going to go ahead and dump these into the jar. You ready? Okay, so that wasn't enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some of this giant cup that we have. And I think this is really cool because it's like an ombre. It's really light at top and then dark. I really don't know why, but I think it's cool. These are really bouncy, so kind of be careful, but they're not too hard to pick up. So, this is what they look like and how they feel. They're so squishy. They're really hard to break, and I love these. Like, watch how much they bounce. You ready? Did you see that? Like little mini bouncy balls. Okay, so we have our renuzit in here, and even now it's kind of still ombre. You can see at the bottom and then to the top. It kind of reminds me of a mermaid tail because it looks like the scales. So now you're just going to go ahead and take your lid and put it on the bottle. This is definitely a keeper. I'm saving this in my room for a while. And you can mix and match with so many different scents. And it's crazy how creative you can get with these. Yeah, so look at our water beads. They already have grown pretty well, and before they grow completely, they're a little bit hard. And you can see when I squish the other ones, like you could tell that I was squishing them. But these, you can't squish them at all. So that kind of sucks. But it's really fun. It's like magic. They just absorb all the water inside and just, I don't know how this happens, but I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my room and just enjoy the magic smells. Bye.